Gambowl Walsh and David the Tims, on charges of plagiarism, this court finds you guilty and rewards you with afterlife in hell.
Right then, here we are. This is We Want Less, the podcast that absolutely nobody asked for and shouldn't be listened to by anyone. It's a show where we're just going to say some words and listen to some tunes. So let's listen to the tunes. Right, we've got to my left we have Shaun Gambowl Walsh. Everyone knows Shaun.
Hello.
Everyone in the room knows Shaun. Yes.
Everybody knows me. Yeah. Hello.
And who else we got? We got Richard John Black, aka Tubes.
Hello.
Tubes.
Tubes waving there, and Matt's no middle name Moxon.
Hello there.
No middle name Moxon.
Nick Clarke over there. You need to be talking a bit louder. Well, you're the one with the headphones on. You're the one.
Yeah.
AKA Alf.
Yeah.
We've just been sitting here demolishing some chocolate brioche. I think that put everyone in nice spirits before we got started.
Demolished a lot of stuff, man.
Tried to get some silent snacks for the go. That's playing it. Right, here we are then. So Tubes, Matt, for long-time listeners and people who are aware of our shows. And our
A long time listener.
We've been doing this for a while now. Man. So we've obviously we've got return listeners, man. Sometimes you can't move from the street for people going, "When's your next thing?" You know what I mean? So for those people,
the first one.
no, you know the TV shows.
You mean like in life, like us in life?
People are aware of our output.
Yeah.
It's all one canon anyway.
Yeah. It's all under one like kind of
under the umbrella of what we do. So for those people, you know, they may have seen Shaun and I in our shows. Oh yeah, those guys, we like those guys, but we don't know much about the rest of the band, do we? So we're going to try and get to know you a little bit, I think.
Yeah, it's about time.
Oh dear, it is about time. Yeah, so it's your time to step up now. So shall we listen to a tune?
Yeah.
All right, we'll go straight into a tune. We're gonna play one of Tubes' tunes, I think. We're going to play Tubes' tune. You want to tell us a little bit about this tune, the Lucky 27's Tubes?
Yeah, my old band with Teflon, who some of you may know, Nick, who's now in America, and Jack, who also plays with Silvershores.
Right.
So, yeah.
I think I've learned a lot about the band there. All right. All right, let's give it a go. So there we have it. That was Out and Down by the Lucky 27s.
Tune.
It was, yes. It is, yeah. When was that made then, Tubes? When was that done?
Oh, God. It was 2009/10.
2009/10.
I think it was 2009. Probably. No, 2010. Definitely 2010.
You have to get it right. You have to get all these
have to
internet
get it right.
statisticians.
Is that
Will be saying,
Have
no,
you
no.
taken, have you
Is that
taken a stroke out?
pre-Silvershores?
Teflon will be livid if
No.
you get it wrong.
Silvershores was the very first thing, but I got asked to play for the Lucky 27s on our second or third gig. So Silvershores supported Lucky 27s, who were playing as a three-piece. And then Nick comes over and he asked if I could play guitar for a side project. So I went to their practice and they just played their tunes. It was like, this isn't a side project. You've just asked me to join the band, haven't you? He's like, yeah. So I joined.
You're a bit of a what's the word? What is the word? You're a guy
don't
that mercenary. You know, that's because we've robbed you as well like that. So, yeah.
Yeah, I'll play for it. I think that's how you get better as a musician. If someone asks you to play, you've got to have a reason not to play. It's like, well, why wouldn't I do this? Makes you better.
So you got Lucky 27s there when you were doing your pop. That was your pop tubes days. That was an era of tubes
Indie pop, yeah.
And then you've got Silvershores, which is shoegazery tubes.
Yeah.
And then you've got us, which is, everything
Whatever.
else.
Let's not get into that.
Don't know what that is.
Well, that's great, whatever it is, man.
It is
It's
great.
great. Yeah.
No one's denying that.
I'm sure some people would deny it. I'm sure they would.
There will be people. Nobody in this room. Nobody in this room. We're already patting our fucking backs off.
We've already started our own show.
Fucking wanking ourselves off. How long's gone? How long are we into this? And we were fucking wanking ourselves off.
It was always going to happen. It was always going to happen, obviously, man. If people are tuned into this thinking otherwise, and they're idiots, aren't they? While we're doing that, should we do the band news?
Band news.
Band news that they don't want you to hear. Dun-dun-dun.
Before we do that, can we talk about my Earl Grey tea, berries and cherries infusion?
That's the most middle class drink I've ever seen
It's
in
amazing.
my life.
If anyone's into Earl Grey tea, highly
Bourgeois.
Are you being sent this?
Yeah?
Have you been sent this on the side? Have you got an advertising
What's
contract?
going on here?
That we don't know about.
What is
recommend.
going on?
I'm big on the Earl Grey scene.
It doesn't look.
It gets to all the festivals, all the.
I do
tea
like a cup
festivals.
of Earl Grey.
So that's the latest band news. Matt Moxon
Yes.
likes Earl Grey.
We're all up to date.
tea.
All up to date
Up
with
what we're doing.
I'm addicted to it.
Right.
What's going on with us then?
What is going on with us?
We're doing a fucking a half-hour version of In Cahoots, aren't we?
At least half hour.
At
We're
least
keeping that
half
secret.
an hour.
That hasn't happened yet.
It's happening on Friday,
Right,
Nick.
okay,
In public, it's happening. It may have happened privately.
Should we set a target for putting this out so that it's relevant? to
Well, we've
that
talked
day?
about it now,
Yeah.
so we've got
So
to
it's
do it.
got to
Well,
be
yeah,
before
so-
Friday.
Right, this week. This comes out this
Come
week.
out, yeah.
Yeah.
know,
It's
I
happening
passed-
this Friday.
You know how fast the news cycle is these days.
Yeah, this Friday at the Garden, we're playing a half-hour version of In Cahoots.
We're not putting dates on because we don't want to date it. You know what I mean? You could be listening to this from 3 years ago. And think, oh yeah, this is relevant, isn't it? Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah,
Don't go to the Garden. If you're listening to this in 3 years' time,
go to the
Go
garden.
to the garden.
Go to the garden on Friday.
you'll probably still have it in your head. Do you know what, man? That will still be in your head in 3 years' time, hopefully.
Still,
Yeah.
I read.
Friday. Well, yes.
It's going to be an intro.
gonna be an
That's going to
intro.
half an hour long intro at least. It'll be a light show. We've been promised a light show and some stuff.
Scott Feckett is
Scott
down.
Teflon doing that.
Scott Feckett.
Yeah,
Yes.
don't give away
Ruin the
the
illusion. Yeah.
Scott Feckett.
Scott Feckett.
Who is he?
I didn't say anything about Scott the Cat. I just said, is Teflon
Oh,
going to be
yeah,
there?
yeah. I was the one who linked the two, wasn't I? Well, my bad.
We've also got new news. We're doing podcasts now. That's what we're doing now. That's our
Yeah,
next
yeah,
thing.
that's the
So
news.
Yeah,
you can hear that
podcasts,
soon.
aren't we?
You'll be able to
Oh,
hear
we
that
just
soon.
played with Doves and stuff, didn't we?
Oh, that's the olds. That's the olds. That is. We're gonna
That's the olds.
Yeah, the olds comes after
That's
the
still
news.
news. That's still
Yeah, you
news.
guys
It's still
dying off that
news
for a bit.
because today in King's Heath I got pulled aside and said, "Oh, you're like me and Dave. We
Walking
well,
on.
we were in King's Heath for one reason or another. I don't know who's going to be listening to this. So I don't know what I can say anymore. Everyone. Yeah, but we got pulled over. Some random guy. You know the people who you don't know. They're like, Sean, how's it going? and then you try to work them out as you're walking towards them, and they're looking really happy to see you. And he's like, "You're like, how's the band going? You're like Birmingham's Noel Gallagher."
Oh,
It's
yeah?
just It's like a lot of Noel Gallagher.
Because there's a bit of context here, because we were talking about how's the band going. It's like, it's going all right. People are being nice to us these days, and it's like, we don't really like that. And he goes, you've got to piss people off. You like the Brummie Noel Gallagher just pissing people off now? That's what you're doing.
Yeah.
He's
Are
only,
you?
but
Well, that's what happens.
what's-
This ties into the twanging, doesn't it? Because like he's obviously heard what's happened, like the kerfuffle backstage.
Do you want to just run over that for anyone who might not
Wow.
heard about it?
Wow. Dear Lord, what a day, man. Just like rainy day in Perry Park. Who we were playing with? Doves, the Coral, Johnny Marr, and the Twang, and we were first band on, and we were the fucking best band on. We were a proper band. We were the only proper band on that day.
You watched all the other bands. How did they compare? How much
Did
better?
you not watch any of them?
No, we didn't. We had to go out and do another gig like Troopers. Didn't
Saw a
we?
bit of a Twang after.
I saw the Coral from the backstage. I like the Coral, but I was sort of kept running to my car as well because I was freezing and wet. So I didn't see them all. I saw bits of them, and I went out
in the car.
Yeah, I saw Johnny Marr was really good, as you'd expect, and Doves were brilliant. I didn't realise that I knew so many of their songs. I was like watching them, just going, I only know one Dove song. I heard it. He's like, and I know this one, and I know this
There
one.
were big things back in
And I know this
2004, 5, whatever it was.
Yeah, they were really good.
Did they play Kingdom of Rust?
You see, I couldn't tell you what they're called.
In the
like,
kingdom of rust. Lost little piano riffs. Do. So yeah.
Yeah, so there's a kerfuffle anyway.
Pounding, Here Comes the Fear. They're the ones that.
It's alright though, it's water under the bridge now.
Water under a bridge. It's all.
In fact,
it's all
we're
sorted
not going
out.
to bang on about it. We're
We're not going to bang on about
If we
it.
banged on about it, we'd mention it in the podcast.
Yeah.
But we're not going to do that. We're not gonna do that.
Oh yeah.
It will work.
Tubes' pedal board took a bit of a hit.
It did.
Yeah. Every pedal turned in every other pedal on
Yep.
for a little bit,
It was
and
like-
it was all electrified.
It was a bit of a puzzle.
But we
That's-
still
that's how
smashed
you-
it.
We still smashed it.
We still smashed it because we are that good. Right, now then. Here is
Have we mentioned how good we are? Yet?
who should we go to now? Should we go to
Not long now.
Should we go to Silvershores?
Is that the end of the band
I
news?
don't know.
then?
Well,
Is
I
that
don't know if
the
we
end
got. We got any other news? EP. We're making an EP.
Oh yeah, fucking hell yeah, man.
we're into
We're
podcasts.
making some tunes and stuff. Yeah, Two
Yeah,
Fingers EP.
Yeah, that'll come at some point.
There's an EP in the makings.
Yes.
There's always something going on.
yeah,
We've had, so
That's band news.
that's band news. Band news finished.
Is that a jingle for the end of band news?
Sponsored by Right then. Tubes, do you want to talk about this tune?
Which one's that?
What Days?
Days, yeah, go on.
Well, this is with Silvershores, recorded with Nick. Well, he got the recordings and made them into something you can actually listen to rather than sat on my hard drive.
You gave the rocks a good shine.
Yeah, he did. It was tracks from our last, that's inverted commas if you don't, gig ever at Mother's a couple of years ago.
I've seen you do a gig since then.
We have played gigs
Yeah,
since
yeah,
then,
yeah.
but it
That's
was
not
supposed to be
At
that.
the time.
Matt was leaving. Matt said he was leaving. And he came
And
back.
lo and
he started-
behold.
And then you had to come
kept
welcome
playing
back
more.
Matt gig.
I left briefly.
Back like a week.
Yeah, no, good they sounded on the record.
How does this start? Is this one of the slow ones, or is this the
No,
comes
this
in
is a
the-
slow one. This is a fucking tune.
Yeah.
This is a fucking
It's a
tune.
creeper.
I've been playing this in my DJ sets, man.
Oh,
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
DJ set worth it. All right, and here we
Yeah,
go.
it's
Then
early,
with
start of a night kind of.
when-
Not
there's three
main
people
time, just like early doors.
Sets
like
the scene.
setting the
Yeah,
scene.
yeah, yeah.
yeah.
I've put this on before rock bands when I've been doing sound engineering, and basically every single time someone's come across it.
Yeah, this is a tune. This is a tune.
Right, and so that being in mind,
There you go.
you don't need to ask us. This is Silvershore's Days from Almost Live at Mothers. Well, that was Dazed by
smashing.
Silvershores. Silvershores, man, very good Silvershores live.
Good solid band.
Very good. Yes,
Yeah.
Silvershores. You know, the three of you over there, you did well on this. You know, Nick tells me that he produced this, and you're a different character, Tubes, depending on Silvershores in our band. You know what I mean? You're more...
Silvershores is his baby, though. That's the thing.
Yeah. What's the difference between the two Tubes, Nick?
Well, Tubes in our band is like this sort of like tornado of noise that just sort of comes through and like fucking, you know what I mean? Just
I like that.
Yeah, but it's like chaotic and random, and no one's telling you what to play. We've never told you any of the keys of any of the songs or anything, and you've just gone for it. Whereas in and that's it's like an untamed Tubes that is.
Unleashed.
Yeah, totally. And then like when you play in Silvershores, like Silvershores is like this project that you've had for fucking years and years and years, and you probably love it in all these songs and stuff. And like, I can really hear the effort that you've put into it, and so it's a lot more like uniform and. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like,
Well,
and it's just interesting. It's interesting seeing the two.
it's easier to
different
play
versions.
with you lot than it is to play with Silvershores by it. No. It's easier because I can just let myself, like you say, let myself go. Whereas with Silvershores, it's like, right, I have to sort of like hold it together.
that's
I'm
it.
the thing that's holding it
You're like
together more.
You're like the driving force in terms of the song.
Tubes in the Tubes.
So
This band, you're decorating. You know what I mean?
correct.
Silvershores is definitely more regimented, that's for sure.
Yes.
Certainly got
Right, yes.
We don't ever practice.
And
we do
Just
podcasts.
stand next to each other in a room and
let it happen.
let it
On
happen.
practice.
We need more flashing lights in our practices, I think.
We do more
Yeah.
flashing lights.
Button activated.
Well, it's
Yeah.
getting there, and here we are, and now we'll get to Matt Moxon now. Thank you, Tubes. We've got to know Tubes a little bit there.
It's fine.
Just a little few facts about Tubes. He likes Liverpool and computer games, sleeping and food, guitars.
Mario
Yes.
Kart.
I do
I've
like
had some
Mario Kart.
good Mario Kart sessions with Tubes. I remember
have.
the unemployment days in Asturias.
Yes,
man.
recording tunes at home and playing Mario Kart in Asterius.
Yeah,
That was
on
what
the
I-
DS.
that
Me-
was
That is the life.
that was the life.
Me and Tubes used to meet up every day, play Mario Kart on the DS in a sandwich bar in town. And then Tubes got a fucking job. And then-
I know, man. I was gutted at the time, and I'm still wounded.
And I'm still livid at you. Do you know, I don't know what I'm more
You got
livid
every
about.
right
Tubes,
as
mate.
well.
There's
Like,
I've only been livid at Tubes twice, and that was one time when he got a job, and the other time was when he took us to see the Kaiser Chiefs instead of the Charlatans at V Festival.
you know what? Was it the Kaiser Chiefs or was it the Zootons? I think
it was the Kaiser Chiefs, you know.
I think the story's changed because there's a picture of us on Facebook and it says we're watching the Zootons, and it's like I think it was the Zootons are better than Kaiser Chiefs, but admittedly. I still still took people to see the Charlatans and got it badly.
Why
wrong.
did we put it in your hands? To be fair, like,
I don't
what,
know.
What was it in Tubes? Tubes was like, "Oh, come on, let's go see."
I
the
don't know. We
Charlatans."
were just
That was the
walking across
last
the
time.
field, and it's like, look, the Charlatans are on over here, and everyone just sort of came with me and assumed I was correct.
It took us to see the fucking Kaiser
the wrong
Chiefs.
stage at the wrong time.
Yeah, so
I think it was the Zootons.
I can't work out what I was more upset about. To be honest, like
Well,
the
do you
job of the Kaiser Chiefs.
Do you remember when Tubes was livid when down at the Sanctuary? Night is night.
Ah, Tubes livid. It's not very often that happens, is it? Tubes is like.
Tubes was absolutely livid, man.
I was it
Because he was wasting his acid trip on Cotton Eye Joe. He was promised the resurrection room. What was the other time Tubes was livid? That festival gig where he got
I wasn't
told
livid.
to rattle through the tunes.
rattle through the tunes. Got to rattle through these.
I did say we'll rattle through them, but I wasn't livid.
Have you ever seen Tubes rattle through
I've been
anything?
heard that you're livid from that. All that's all I've been hearing.
I still hear a bit of
Well.
anger now. I can still see a bit of tension.
I wasn't
Bit of
happy about the
anxiety.
situation, but I wasn't livid. I was miffed.
And you did rattle
Nonplussed.
through the tunes. The next tune, you only took about 9
Rattled
minutes.
through
to
the
get
8-minute long tunes. Man.
through. They obviously didn't know, have a clue who Silvershores were. Rattle through them. Come on, rattle through them now. Not a clue in the world about Silvershores and how it works.
Did we play Silvershores? Did we finish on that?
Yeah. Wait, what are we doing next? All right, let's move on.
Move on to Matt now.
Matt to Matt.
All right, Matt. Do you want to tell us about yourself, Matt? Give us a little fact sheet.
Matt, no middle name, Moxon.
That's me. How's it going?
Is that true about the no middle name?
No, I've got a middle name actually.
What?
What? This is a spanner in the works.
It is no middle name
M&M.
with apostrophes.
You're famously the drummer in the band,
Yeah,
but you're not even a drummer, are you?
No, I'm not. No.
What are you?
Luckily, I was hanging out in the studio. I play guitar generally. Although saying that, I play guitar way less now than I ever have. I play drums more probably, which is also not that much.
Not at all.
Now you've been in a couple of bands. You've got a number of disciplines, haven't you?
Yeah, man, I've been in quite a few. I'm going to try and rattle them off. I'm
In
going
chronological order.
to
Give us the-
rattle through. I'm going to do tubes.
In no particular order or in...
So
we're getting these in chronological order.
yeah, I'll try and do it in
Chronological order.
chronological order. So the first band I was ever in was called Copper Plated Razors. About 14.
Metal band.
Kinda. We were going that way.
Copper
That became Encrypted, which was like my first proper band, metal band. And then solid. And then I was in a band called Jessica's Distortion, which was
I like that. That's a good name, that is.
That is great. I like that.
Jessica. We were like a sort of pop punk. I played bass and sang.
I never even knew about this.
Yeah, Jessica's Distortion.
I'd never heard
I'm
it either.
learning new things here.
Yeah,
I can't remember what the EP was called. We got like a 4-track EP.
How did you become the singer? Did you put yourself forward, or is this another one of those occasions where you just sort of fell?
Yeah,
into
just
the-
fell into it. Like they wanted someone to play. It was Dave Dignan. If anyone knows who Dave Dignan is,
I didn't realise he was musical.
he wanted to get some stuff together. So I was like, yeah, go on, I'll play bass and sing for you. Why not? So that was that. And then from there, I've been in a band called The Pears.
How is it spelled?
Pears is in like the fruit. The
Was there
Pears.
two of you?
There should have been.
It should have been.
Made of 100%
Two groups,
hair.
2 people. Pair of pears. 4 people. Tom Selleck.
Yes,
What-
I've
what-
seen
That's
them.
the band
I know
name, by the
them.
way.
They're
What
good.
what would your tribute band be called for Pairs if someone was to rip you off?
Apples.
Ooh. No, it's got to be
You can't compare them,
The
can you?
couplings.
the Kumquats.
The kumquats. Kumquat May.
And then I think then it would have been Silvershores and so on.
So on.
You've got the
So
VCRs as well.
Oh shit! Yeah, I'm in a band called the VCR.
He's actually in.
Well, let's
Yeah.
you know what I think. To my
Oh,
knowledge,
Matt.
this is going to be the first time I've heard about it. Let's go back to one of those bands you mentioned there, and this is the greatly titled "To Kill and to Kill Again" by Encrypted.
My life in pieces thrown to the floor. The burning sun sets on my final day of peace. Last nail in the coffin as I wrote my elegy. Condemned to the future that pain had wrote for me, wrote for me. And as I cast my guilty eyes, I hide in my disguise. My gun against your head, but now it's me instead. If I took your line, if I hit back at you, you'd be out my head, and I wouldn't have to hear you screaming out my name, hear you laughing at my pain, hear you screaming once again. I don't know what I'm feeling. Hear you screaming out my name, feel you flowing in my veins, feel you driving me insane. To kill and kill again. I shut you down. If no one ever knew you'd be out my life, and I wouldn't have to. You screaming out my name, you laughing at my pain, you screaming once again. I don't know what I'm feeling. You screaming out my name, you laughing at my pain, you flowing in my veins. So kill and kill again.
That song just did not want to end, did it? Classic. How old were you there?
Probably about 17. I think.
17. What were you doing, playing guitar?
Yeah.
What?
Yeah, I had Tubesy's, both Chris and Simon actually on that recording.
Simon was on it.
Yeah, he played bass.
That's Chris playing drums as well.
Yeah, Chris on
family
drums.
band?
Yeah, Simon on bass, and my mate Mike singing. Playing guitar.
Who was your normal bass player? Because Simon wasn't.
It was,
I did it for a bit though.
yeah,
Didn't he?
Simon.
He joined. Yeah, I
Simon
remember
played
now.
with us for about a year.
I do remember that now. I'd forgotten.
Yes, there was a third Black somewhere. Very talented
Yeah.
family, the Blacks. So all this little band family now. We've learned we're all interlinked with different bands and things, aren't we? This is all
We are indeed.
nice, isn't it?
A web.
A web of
What a tangled
stuff.
web we weave.
An untangled motion we create.
That's what they say, isn't it? A famous saying.
Got something to say, Nick?
Let's see in the Matt section. Everyone, thanks to Matt. Everyone.
Thanks,
Yay.
Matt.
Hey,
Matt, no middle name, Moxon.
Eminem.
Ironically,
You've
with-
entered
now
that
with a middle
section
name.
now, haven't you? Okay, interesting.
Over.
How'd you feel about that, Matt?
Move on. It's all right.
I'm trying to move this forward.
Oh, right, we've been doing it for ages. haven't we?
Move this forward.
All right, well, let's move on to something else then, shall we? If we want to do that, Nick.
We can have part
Actually,
2 on the next one.
Okay, so what do you want to do now? Do you want to do a feature tune? Should we all review that tune? With this is a brand new tune from a brand new band that we haven't heard.
Oh yeah, because we decided we were doing a podcast earlier. I updated my status asking anyone if they had any new tunes that they wanted us to review, and I had an inbox of someone who, what's his name? Hang on, let me check. Have we got Wi-Fi in here?
Right, I can tell you what the band's called. It doesn't matter who he's called, man. This is.
It does
it's the
matter.
art,
It
it's the
does
art.
matter. It matters. It matters.
You can do it at the end
Well,
of the tune. find
this
out.
is-
Matt McCracken.
Matt McCracken.
He sent us. Yeah, he sent us.
Is it Ernie McCracken?
Like the Kraken, McCracken.
McCracken.
What the fuck?
McCracken. MC
Yeah,
Kraken.
Ernie McCracken.
MC Kraken.
MC Kraken. Let's see what's cracking with this one.
Don't know who it is. We had this, and we had one other reply as well. What was the other reply?
we actually had 2 replies.
What was the other reply?
The other reply was somebody said, "I'll come and play a gig in London," which is completely like not what we were looking for. It confused the fuck out of me. That did.
But it's nice to know that we're one.
It's nice that if we play London, there'll be somebody there watching us. He probably won't even come when we actually do play.
So
Gareth Barnfield.
Yeah.
Who needs it?
they've
I've named him because I'm going to tag him with this, and we're going to have a listener.
Yeah, that's true. And so we've been told he's sent this tune over. As far as I was aware, this is a world first exclusive play. It's not even released yet because we had a private
What's it
link.
called?
This is Nebula. Sean. Nebula. What did you think it was?
I didn't have a clue. I've never heard
This
this.
is China Moon. This is
Nebula.
Nebula by China
Nebula.
Moon.
Nebula.
And we want less.
Tell us we're wrong, on the right side, well we won't come back again. This is for you, all the sad ones, well we're all left out to bend. Give us a breakthrough, find a new truth, well we don't have to pretend. Tell our stories and I'm boring, let me just pull out the end. Dilute it. We all don't need the game, so stop playing all the same things. It's better when we're not the same. I shouldn't say that, but I'm not like that. We all feel it's time to change. Isn't it magic when we first day into our new world? Don't go back in time. Don't fall in line. All the hurt, all the losers, all the broke, all the last ones, all the hurt, all the losers, all the broke, all the last Why we say we'll do it, we do it, we do it. When we can't even make it away. Time and dies and like it's right. Now I'm going sorry, maybe, baby. All the time on my mind. Now they're gone, all the last one. All the time on my mind. Now it's gone, all the last one. All the hurt, all the losers, all the broke, all the last ones, all the hurt, all the losers, all the broke, all the last ones.
Pretty decent.
That was a nice surprise. That was, man. Wasn't?
It's
Yeah,
a bit
yeah.
annoying, really, because we were hoping for something we could slag off. but
Yeah,
that was-
yeah.
around the room, we all
We
seemed pretty
earlier
taken.
on today, we thought we'll get a podcast together. We'll slag everything off, all this shit. But somebody's actually sent something decent in. And that was
Fair play. It's not
that
what
was-
we asked for.
less of that. Less of that. That was China Moon, and I think they're from Manchester. By the looks of things, I've just been looking up on them, and that I think that single's out on the 27th of September, and they've got some gigs coming up on the 6th of September in Manchester. They're playing at the Pier Hat, they're playing at Leeds on the 12th of September at Hedgerow House, and they're playing in Birmingham on the 20th of
They're on
September.
tour.
at the Victoria, and there's one more gig on the 22nd of September at Gulliver's in Manchester.
Well, there you go.
So I want to see him actually. I might go to that Victoria gig. Yeah.
You get free
thanks for
tickets for
sending
playing
that
their
in.
See if we
tune
can get
on
on
the
it, 'cause I don't
podcast.
know play.
Yeah,
Press passes, man.
we got to get a guest list from this, haven't we? Surely.
I should think so.
And a drink, mate.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. Where's exactly where's our mention on their podcast?
Yes.
So yes,
This
that's
is
China
going out
Moon.
to-
That's very good. For the future, though, can you send us some shite, please? Right then.
Ruined the show.
We got any
Yeah.
Birmingham news?
Wait, we're not at that bit yet.
Oh, we want to get to you, don't we? Okay. We've got to introduce Nick to the band.
No, the game.
The game.
Oh,
Wanna
the
do
game.
I thought we
Yes.
finished with the game. How long have we been doing this for now?
About 40 minutes.
Really?
Time flies when you're
does.
talking shit.
It does.
That's why I'm 35 already. I was only born 10 minutes ago.
Maybe let's just do the game.
You want to just do the game? Well,
It's a good
go on,
game.
let's have
It's a good game. I've been looking forward to
Okay, you want
this.
to do this game, do you?
Yeah.
This is going to get robbed straight away
This
from
is-
Radio 6.
I know, yeah,
I know,
it's too
this
good,
is
it's
too
too
good. This is
So
too
me and Dave were talking the other day. We come up with this idea for a game. It's sort of similar to the intros round from Have I Got News For You, but the basic concept is one person. From Bassgod, sorry. So one person has a laptop and they have to watch a music video and they've got to describe it. And you basically just chime in as soon as you get it. Whoever chimes in gets a point, and by the end, whoever's got the most points wins. I reckon probably do about 4 or 5.
What's the name of the game?
It's what is it?
A picture
A
paints
video tells a million words.
A video tells a million words.
What a
That'll
game.
do for the
Brief
intro.
premise for the show then. What's going on? Nick is going to watch some music videos that hopefully we've all seen, some popular videos. He's going to describe what's happening, and we're going to chime in and see if we can guess which one's which.
You can play along at home,
You can play along at home,
or in
in
your car,
or in the car,
or on the bus,
or on the run. If you're from King's Heath,
on
you're
the
probably running
train.
right now, aren't you?
or if you're from Northfield.
People
you're
like
probably-
people listen to King's Heath. I know about King's Heath from runners. Let's just name some other boroughs to get everyone. Handsworth, Sheldon, Erdington.
Edgbaston.
Everyone's going. Yeah, they're talking about our
people in Sturchley. If you're in Sturchley, you can play along here as
Sturchley
well.
representing.
Okay,
the
let's go,
cafes
let's
of
go.
Sturchley.
Brioche roll is
Brioche
incredible.
roll. The brioche is still going strong.
Brioche is still.
It's amazing.
All right, you ready? You guys ready?
Let's have it.
Go on then.
All right, so it's the first one. Round 1. Okay, so the camera sort of opens out in a circle. There's 2 people. It's snowing, and they're seeing up an airship, and there's an orchestra playing around them. Someone just kissed someone's hand. She's walking up. There's a couple walking up to the airship. There's a guy playing a snare drum.
Oh,
string
this
quartet.
is Smashing Pumpkins tonight.
Ah, correct.
Ah, yes.
Oh, wasn't it?
Oh, it's YouTube that's muted.
Hey,
That's a point to me.
Correct.
I wonder if
Dave-
anyone got
Dave
it
at
before
25
you, Dave.
seconds, that
I
was.
wonder if anyone at home or on the bus or in them
What did you get? Did you get that at home and on the bus, on the running around on the bike?
Oh,
Did you
so
get that?
Dave, you got 1 point.
Sturchley
In
Cafe.
your kitchen, wherever it is, man. Someone told me they listen in the kitchen.
Did you get it, Matt McCracken? Did you get it?
Did you get it, person doing something while listening to this? He's talking about me. He's talking about me. Yes,
That
talking
could
about
be
you.
me. That could be me that he's talking about.
Yes, it could be you. Yeah. Right, round 2 then, Nick.
All right, round 2.
Nothing too esoteric.
Nothing, yeah, maybe. I might throw a curveball out there eventually,
No.
so you just have to watch out for that one. Okay, round 2.
This is exciting.
A guy lying on the stairs. He's sort of looking at a book. He's like falling asleep, and knows in his head there's a dream happening. It's a high school. He's riding.
Wheatus Teenage Dirtbag.
Fucking Shaun. Yes, I was 14 seconds that one was Shaun.
I'm rubbish at this.
So what I think would be the decider. If we have a tiebreaker, the decider will be your fastest time getting one. So at the moment, Dave's on 28, Shaun's on 14.
Okay.
Tubes and Matt got up your game.
Oh yeah. Yeah, you really do.
Scores after round 2. Dave and Shaun have 1.
I mean, this is going to be
0.
it's going to be a bit easier because I know your music tastes a bit better than I know. Next Dave and
These are
Shaun's.
big popular videos. How FAI with videos of you?
Everyone's heard of Teenage Dirtbag.
You know what? Like back in the day when MTV used to be good.
MTV2.
Yes.
Yes, that's my area. I don't know any of those.
Yeah.
Aim
All right,
for
that's
some
sort of what I'm going for
Name-
anyway. So.
Aim for some MTV2. You a fan of MTV2, Matt?
Not really.
All right then.
It'll
Oh,
be alright.
I've seen a couple of videos.
In my time.
Literally, you just need to play one of them.
You might get lucky now.
Right, you ready? So, round three. Okay, so there's like a doorway, a guy walking through a doorway. It looks like quite ancient. He's sort of walking out into sunset, and there's like it's like there are busts on the edge of this thing that he's standing on, big metal busts, and he's sort of like gazing out into
Talking
the
Heads?
clouds. No. He started singing now. He sort of zoomed out, and there's a guy standing in the desert, but it's like a really shitty CGI desert. And he's like rapping. There's a fish swimming around in the sky.
Crazy Town.
Tenacious D.
No.
Oh.
So he's walking around on like
Is
this
it
sort of
Black Hole Sun?
no. There's cracked earth and there's like vines coming up, and they're all like sort of spinning round.
I
No, they're
noticed.
around his chest, and there's another guy singing, and like he's sort of standing on this big ancient looking fucking temple thing, but it's like in the clouds. And then
Fucking Linkin Park in the end. What did you get at home on the bus? Oh, whatever. What are your scores? You at home? That's right.
Oh man,
Well
Dave,
done.
you are smashing this.
Yeah, I've got to do this shit, man. That's all I used to do.
Fix.
Well, we have been practicing. But not with these tunes, though.
Dave's got the most practice. Yeah, that's true.
I did just used to watch MTV2
Okay,
religiously.
so Dave 2, Shaun 1, Matt 0, Tube 0.
To raise your game, man.
Come on.
Come on, lads.
Have it.
All right. Okay, so it's like guitars on a guitar rack. Now it's a drum kit in a studio. Loads of mics on it, loads of toms.
Stained.
They're looking at. There's a snake. There's a picture of a snake. Now it's back. It's a guy like fixing a guitar. And they're putting mics around this drum kit for what I presume is the recording of the song. He's wrapping a tape machine around. Oh, this one could be hard. This one is. I didn't realise the video was like this. So the guy's like wrapping things around his fingers, like bits of tape. Lots of guitars going on. Lots of big guitars. It's like the guy's got his drums and they're all like this. They're like pointing upwards. Pretty much, they're like a heavy diagonal.
Is it someone like fucking...
Metallica.
Oh, it's Metallica.
Enter Sandman.
No.
Well, hang on.
The
Hang on.
Unforgiven.
It's a studio video. They're doing a studio video.
Nothing
One.
else matters.
Oh, I was literally off my tongue.
Oh, tubes.
This is a tune, to be fair.
Yeah, it's a good tune. Yeah, the cover of it.
Enough matters. How long was that?
That was about a minute. That was. So.
That one was
Matt-
hardest.
Matt got one of his 2 videos that you see.
What was it?
Fix.
What gave it away?
I got it on the
toms.
the finger things and the drums.
Yeah. I was hoping you picked
Classic Lars Ulrich.
Right.
I need to sort this out.
Right, let's see. I should keep that ready. I was too busy talking.
Listening to We Want Less.
We want this.
I've heard radio shows. That's what they do.
Sorry, I was just kind of like stuttering out. Okay, alright. People sitting outside at a party in a garden.
Do you mean those?
Lots of colours. No. Lots of colours. A guy holding a fucking broken like toast. Not what's it called, the flat iron. What's it called now? Bevel.
Toasty maker.
A Breville. Toasty maker. Yeah.
broken
A George
Breville.
Foreman grill.
Video's going to
Why is someone holding a broken Breville?
It's not specifically a Breville. Alright, there's a guy in a blue suit. And he's like pointing around. Now this other guy in black and shades has just come on, and he's like pushed him out of the shot. And now
Dancing in the moonlight.
he's like looking down at the people, and there's like a guy dressed up as like a guru in this party. All right, now he's walking down the street in slow motion. I think he started singing the song. It's sort of a weird camera transition, and now he's like walking down the road. It's like a typical middle America like road that he's walking around. Kids just called him a loser. Put his L on his forehead.
Oh, he's a smash mouth.
Yeah, correct.
I don't think I remember that video.
Correct. All right, enough of that. Oh, fucking hell, man. Dave is absolutely smashing this.
There's only one left. I don't think there's any comeback, but
I reckon we could do a couple
It's
more.
just for pride. Playing for pride.
Maybe we could have an ongoing score as well.
What was
Yeah,
the time?
throughout
Well,
the
should we have a
series.
tune? We'll come back to this.
Well, am I winning because I got the fastest time?
We'll have a tune.
No, if it ties,
We'll have a
it was
tune.
the.
Yeah, you're. No, Dave's winning because he's got more points.
But I've got the
if you had
fastest
the same amount of points as Dave, you'd be winning.
Let's have a tune. Have a tune.
Goal difference. Dave's with it on goal.
Okay, so which one?
Go back to the playlist and you choose. You
You
choose.
go for the high grade hi-fi one?
You want to go some high grade hi-fi
Yeah, all right. So
because this can segue into news, can't it?
Yeah.
High grade hi-fi.
We got more news.
Well, just local news, man.
there's
I thought
news
we
about
already
us.
had
The
them.
first one was
Oh,
news
yeah,
about
didn't
us.
do the
There's other
Birmingham
bands,
news.
Stoops.
Are there?
I know it's easy to forget sometimes. There are other bands. This is High Grade Hi-Fi. This is a brand new ting coming out of Birmingham. Very good live band. Saw them the other night. Didn't we, Shaun? I found myself really stoned watching them in the dark, and like they had a tune that was like saying, "Oh, I love weed" and that, and then they had a tune that was like, "I love music." And I was like, "Yeah, I love." I
can relate with that.
This band was just and you got Dapper Dan there, like fucking saying all these words. I love the music.
Yeah,
Juggernaut,
yeah.
going. I love the
Jake's
music.
all like dubbing it all out on his fucking
Yes,
mix and
playing the
masters,
knobs. Jake playing
Yeah,
the knobs.
Jake on the actual desk
on
on,
the knobs,
stage. Yeah. He's like extrapolated the whole idea of a sound engineer, and made it the fucking show.
They've recently,
Essentially.
they've recently made an announcement. He made an announcement that they are making an announcement that an announcement is forthcoming.
I've seen that.
Yes, I've been asking them about this announcement. And they say,
Announce the announcement.
Don't you worry, Dave. The announcement's coming. And, you know what? I don't.
Watch out for the announcement.
I didn't even want to like ask him what it was. I'm well on the hype machine. I'm looking forward to the announcement. I want to know when everyone else does, man.
The announcement.
He seemed pleased about it though. He's finding his time.
The announcement of the announcement has done his job.
Yes.
Yeah.
We're talking about the impending
This is the
announcement.
announcement of the announcement of the
Or
announcement.
it's more of a reporting of the announcement.
A reporting of the announcement.
Yeah.
Of the announcement. Yeah. We'll follow it up after the announcement.
Oh yeah, this is Warrior featuring Richie Culture by High Grade Hi-Fi.
Yes, indeed. In tunes the culture, man. Alongside the high grade hi-fi. Jono. Born as a warrior. Babylon can't keep I down. Oh no. Born as a warrior. Say as a warrior. Hey, I was born as a warrior. Grow as a warrior. In a Babylon, you know them can't keep I down. Road to the street, the youth me I teach. Togetherness is unity, them can't keep I down. Born as a warrior, raised as a warrior. In a Babylon, you know them can't keep I down. Road to the street, the youth me I teach. Togetherness is unity, them can't keep I down. Culture man a warrior, blessed by the Father. Him a me guide and me shield, also me armor. Centralized, organized, build your wall up proper. Never give it up, you have to rise to the topper. Living in love, one and a wash another. Way beneath the flesh, our sisters and brothers. So sell yourself a left, so life it is a test. Become a warrior, real soldier. I was born as a warrior, grow as a warrior. In a Babylon, you know them can't keep I down. Road to the street, the youth me I teach. Togetherness is unity, them can't keep I down. Born as a warrior, raised as a warrior. In a Babylon, you know them can't keep I down. Road to the street, the youth me I teach. Togetherness is unity, them can't keep I down. Soldier, hail up your father. Soldier, you a true warrior. Soldier, hail up your father. Soldier, you know you're true warrior. Hey, gonna buy upon Babylon order. We no rate politician or informer. show them unity, them fi rise as one. Not killing of each other with the knife or the gun. Just rise to the test, peace and love, nothing less. A real warrior, no need no bulletproof vest. I was born as a warrior, oh, as a warrior. In a Babylon, you know them can't keep I down. Road to the street, the youths me I teach. Togetherness is unity, them can't keep I down. Born as a warrior, raised as a warrior. In a Babylon, you know them can't keep I down. Road to the street, the youths me I teach. Togetherness is unity, them can't keep I down. Can't keep I down, you know. Rich culture, alongside high grade hi-fi. That's how we get by. We have to promote peace, love, and unity across the globe.
Here we go.
There you go. That was High Grade Hi-Fi Warrior featuring Richie Culture. Good bit of where is it? Reggae dub. Is that what it is?
I don't know. You have to get Jack to verify that.
Yes, I'm sure.
He's the authority as far as I'm aware.
Anyway, that's enough of that. That's back to the game. The video
Yes,
is
have a game.
favourite.
Yes, bring it.
300 million words.
Right, okay,
Do
so
I need to move around?
blank slate now. This is a blank slate. No, you're right.
Anyway, just don't look at it.
I just won't look.
Yeah, so blank slate now.
won.
Game.
I'm looking
Dave won
this
the last one. Well done, Dave. Everyone.
Yeah. I'm sick. I'm a sick.
He's sick. He's sick of it. All right.
Now you get to host. It's like I Spy when you guess.
Yeah,
when you
yeah,
guess
the winner host.
Winner host. Eurovision Song Contest.
Yeah.
Best.
Under the parallel.
All right then, nice down. Look in. There's a cop car, like an old style cop car, running around the darkness. It keeps flashing to fisheye, and the camera is by the wheel, going through some boxes.
It's Sabotage Beastie Boys.
Tubes.
Is that right? Yes.
Yes.
See, I'm going with classic videos.
Want to choose? What time did you get it?
That was about 18 seconds. It was, 18 seconds.
I could have got it earlier, but I
wonder
waited
if
for
any
the
of-
fish
any
eye.
of the people at home got that earlier on the
Yes,
bus.
was he on the bus, on the train? What did you get at home? What's your score? Hey, that's good. Not all of you. Some of you aren't doing very well. You in the back there. You need to sort yourself out. Okay, then.
It's off the mark.
So tubes. Okay, then. So this one. There is a girl with a hood up in the rain outside a sort of council estate, looking a bit glum, looks a bit tired, looking at the camera. Now she's smoking on a balcony.
Arctic Monkeys, scummy.
No. It's a view from the afternoon.
View from the afternoon.
You got to get the fucking tune
no.
right if you're gonna shout out. Come on.
Scummy. What's it called? So who's that girl there?
Oh, Mardy Bum.
The chance.
When the sun goes down.
Sun
Yeah,
goes
it used to
down.
be called Scummy Man. Though.
Yeah, I'll take that.
I'll take Scummy
that.
Man because that's
Yeah.
what it was. Okay. Oh, okay. What else is there? Only thought about two.
Better find some more then.
I was at the hairdresser's today and he gave me a can of 7-Up.
Oh man! You know, we told you we'd have anecdotes in the show, man. We're getting to know the band members here. Matt loves Earl Grey and free 7-Up.
Yeah, he doesn't.
Did you enjoy the free 7-Up, or were you livid?
I've still got it in my bag, I haven't had it yet.
So were you happy? Not happy?
Oh yeah, I was
Happy? Yeah.
He's going to be
Thrilled.
filled again when he gets to open it,
They
mate.
shaved my head, he shaved my beard, he put a hot towel on my face and gave me some 7-Up.
Was he a
7-Up?
Turkish barber?
Yeah, the first Turkish barber.
Did he set fire to you?
The first.
He was the first
According
ever
to the
Turkish
sign,
barber.
You would think he would be dead, wouldn't you? The first ever Turkish barber.
Fucking hell, is he still going?
Because the Turks have just had like really long fucking hair until like 60 years ago.
Did you do the fire around your face and the ears and that? Did you get the fire?
No, I got the hot towel, although they do offer nose waxing, which I'm probably going
Did you see the fire?
No, I didn't see
No,
it.
because I went to Turkish barbers once and I never went there before. And he was fucking setting fire to like the ears.
they-
Yeah.
And he could see me, I was like looking inquisitive. I was like, oh, what's going on there? So I finally get up there, do the thing, and he finishes everything. I was just like, I'm going to do the fire thing. I do the fire thing. I was like, that's weird. I didn't have any big nose or ear hairs though, but I just did it for the crack. I don't think he charged me extra.
Alright, we've been derailed here. Okay.
This is what people want to fucking hear, man.
Alright, so what's the score? What's the score?
7-Up.
Sean 1, Tubes 1, Matt 0, Nick 0.
Yeah.
Right,
Yes.
Round 3. You got a tune?
I have got you.
He's got a tune.
Okay, it starts with the band are playing on a dark mound and there's sort of lightning in the background.
Oh,
on
it's
the stage.
OPM, Heaven's Archive.
The Vines
No.
get free.
Oh, he got that within 6 or 7 seconds, Tubes.
Tubes!
Fastest
that's
time
the
ever.
fastest one now. You beat my time.
7. Fucking hell, man. Yes. We're gonna fucking
Did anybody at home or on the bus?
Did you fuck?
I don't think I've seen any of these videos. I probably have, actually, to be fair. Ketty does.
Well, it's going to be just as entertaining for you, isn't it?
Ah, yes, it is.
Oh, do bad, man. Really bad. You've got a point.
Tubes has come from,
All right,
come from
okay, here we
nowhere.
go. Right, okay, there's a silhouette of a hotel. There's someone dancing on it. It looks quite old. It's,
Step on.
oh,
Happy Mondays.
You know, 7 seconds.
Yes! Come on!
Oh man, that's fucking good, isn't it? Right, this is big, man.
Fuck's sake.
Everyone in this fucking
Sean
room
2,
should know what
one?
this is, man.
No,
Right, can't.
3.
no, I've got 2. Yeah.
Since the break, or
2 all.
Since this is a new game, isn't it? Yeah. I've just got 2.
All right, now you should be all getting this, man.
So Sean 2, Tubes
I've got 2.
2, Manic 0.
All right then. Okay.
Or parts.
Right, it is someone's feet walking down the street.
Bittersweet Symphony.
6, 7 seconds.
No, I knew.
Yeah.
I was going to say it as well.
Yeah,
Like,
it's easy that bit.
Oh, no, I'm going with the low hanging fruit.
How
that
quick
is
was
very
that?
like.
How quick was that?
That was about a second. It felt like.
Anybody at home or on the bus? Get it faster than
Oh,
that.
It's conceivable with that one though. As soon as they like
Yeah,
feet
it's
on the sheet, it's
easy.
like, whoa.
It's a classic video.
It's
One of
classic.
the most classic videos of all time, that is, isn't it?
It could have been.
Remember
Vindaloo.
Fat Les? Remember
Yeah.
Fat Les? Yeah. It could have been Fat Les, couldn't it?
Oh, okay. This is a bit less, but you should.
Right, okay.
There's a man on a bus holding a suitcase, and he's just looking out the window.
Twang.
He's getting round, just travelling on the bus. He's got off the bus. He's walking across the street, and he's walking down the street now to his house. Looks like he's walking. So he's waving at someone in the window, and they've just ignored him, and he's just carrying on about his day. And he's wearing a suit. Oh, now the house. He gets to the house, and it's trashed. He hasn't even got to the door yet.
King Blues?
He's just walking down. He's opening the gate. Trashed. There was just fucking records everywhere, chairs, everything. And there's like sort of silhouettes on the. He's got into the house. Silhouettes is like he's just walked out, like sort of like as a silhouette, like a projector's playing it, and there's a bird saying goodbye to him. And as he's walking through the house, you can see his projection of what was happening.
Is it Aha?
And he's putting his suitcase down. It's an empty house, but it's trashed. But there's the girl sitting there now. There's a TV. Him and the girl on the TV. Now it's going back to projections of them coming. People come to the house.
Projections are
is
like
it Aha?
holograms.
Pardon?
Projections are like holograms. What do you mean?
It's sort of
projections?
like
an old.
like it's a projection on the wall. Like it's like, but you can see what's happened in the previous days. You know. So people, it's like a house party's going on. As he's walking around the house, he's seeing the house party, people trashing the place. Okay, I'm going to explain what he's looking like. He's got a bowler hat and a suit. It's red and black.
Panic at the Disco.
And it's a red and black suit with a bowler hat.
Maximo
sitting
Park?
down. No, come on. He's got shaggy black hair now. His hat's
Jack
off.
White. It's fucking.
Deadlies in the Dirty Ground.
Tubes, man.
133.
Have we got 3 each?
I couldn't remember the projection bit. I know the video, like around the shitty house. Yeah. Oh.
Sort of easy. It's like a. What would you have said? What would you have said?
I think that is a projection.
I thought it was doorbell once. Right? That's sort of like that, but I don't think it's that.
Right, there we go. Should we do one more?
Right, I mean, is that? Yeah.
Yeah.
So what's the scores here then?
I got 3.
I've got 3.
Okay, should we do one more fucking one more go? Just you two. Okay, what have we got?
Next goal wins.
Yeah.
Next goal
It's
wins.
the golden goal. We
Yeah.
enter golden goal. What was it called in cricket? Champagne super over.
Do I do a hard one and what do I do?
Just do like a middling one. You know, something that will,
Middling.
you know,
Middling.
not Bittersweet Symphony, but
Middling.
Good air time.
Yeah, well, I know you've all got voices, haven't you?
Nick has them right now. Nick's got a face full of brioche.
Man, I just What is another classic video from the fucking classic video era?
Just well prepared game. This is.
I was just using the recommended. Stick Aerosmith.
Yeah, put on Aerosmith. I don't want to miss a thing. We'll try and guess that one. If you're still with us, they can't wait, man. They can't wait.
Right, okay.
Need people on the buses at home.
Right, okay.
They want to see.
Whoa. Okay. It's sort of just some long grass. A woman has come past now. She's looking very sort of Victorian. She's holding a sort of umbrella. She's picking up a dandelion. She's moved off with the dandelion. Oh, there's an old man giving a sealed piece of paper to a soldier, an old style soldier. It looks like sort of really old style soldier. Some kid running through with his uniform on. He's got this thing in his hand. He's just been given. He's running across an old field, long shot. And now you can cut some soldiers with a guitar and a bass in the mud. They're in the trenches.
It's Green Day, isn't it?
No, it's not Green Day. There's someone. He's drinking a flask, listening to. He's saluting the child with the.
I love
it's
this
probably
taste
orders.
of tea out of a flask.
Oh, somebody's got shot. Oh, the kid's got shot. In slow motion, his water bottle's exploded. He's going down slowly. The guy, he's looking. He's in his arms. He's really. The blood is going.
Child
Into,
has died by.
the blood is running into the mud. Someone's looking glum. He's got the orders in his hand. He's taking the orders out of his dead hand, and he's looking sad. He's got an old style uniform on, military uniform. The other guy, he's looking sad. He's next to a guitar. There's a woman with a fan fanning what is the general. They're all laughing. Him and his lieutenant, they're all laughing.
I don't think this one's going to happen,
Yeah, come on, man. Come on, it's all kicking off now, cannons and shit. They're all going across the battlefield.
Can we start getting some clues now?
Yeah, I think we need clues.
English band. He's singing now. He's got, there's an old... Shit, man. I can't believe you haven't got this one.
What year?
It's sort of mid to late 2000s indie band. Don't want to say where they're from. Oh, you don't know, do you, man? At home, text us.
What is that the name of the tune?
Well, no one's got this, man. It's been
And you don't want to say where they're from. So where they're
Leicester.
from gives it away.
Kasabian, Super Runner. Do you Super Runner?
You literally
Empire.
said that in tandem then. I don't know if we can have that as a tiebreaker.
We're going to have to add up our times, aren't we? Our collective times.
We're going to have to have another tiebreaker.
He got the title of the song, to be fair. I just said Kasabian.
No, I don't think I did. I got it.
Yeah, but you said it after I
Leicester,
did.
though. Come on.
That's admirable of you,
shot in
Chief.
the dark, man.
All right. So what's that then? Sean 4.
I'm happy to see that one to
Tubes
Sean.
3. Nick 0, Matt 0.
And a very anticlimactic ending to the game. The idea's there, isn't it?
You can see the potential.
We're spitting a polish.
Sharpen that.
I'm sure you loved it.
And we'll all be millionaires.
I invite you to play that with your own friends and your own sessions. Just give us some more
Your own sessions.
You can donate to our Patreon and Skillshare. Get a fuck, all of those things.
Okay, so I'm Nick. Play bass. Play bass in the band. Do a lot of the production side of things and all that sort of stuff. There's all my microphones that we're all using. Do this recording. I'm that sort of guy in the band.
The blue tack that
I'll
holds
have
the
to go through all
operation
the history
together.
of all our bands because I'd rather not.
No, just introduce the track. No one cares. Matt's with
I was
good
in some
band
pretty
names.
shit bands growing up, and now I'm in a less shit band. And I also do another band as well, where I sort of a bit more loose than this, if that were even possible. Where I sort of play drums and write a bit of music. And this is a live recording that we did in Digbeth in March or something, and we put out a video for it at some point.
A lot of stuff happening in Digbeth. I hear it's the
It's
epicenter of Digbeth.
Well, it always has been, hasn't it, for years now. But it'll be gentrified in a couple of years, so make the most of it.
Well, we've got guests coming up in one of our future shows. Slobberdan.
He'll have a lot to say.
Yeah. We've got him coming up. We yoinked him earlier, didn't we? Into joining us on a future podcast. We'll get him down here.
That's if we don't get cancelled.
As if we don't cancel ourselves.
The shareholders and the backers of this, they might not be happy with it.
It's a lot of pressure.
So we've got to make sure we appease the suits, haven't we?
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's a piece of
Just make
suit.
sure we're still.
So,
doing
for, in appeasement of the suits, is a song called "Sailing Away." It's got Frank Smith, Taylor singing on it. Taylor Henry singing on it.
Yes.
Yes. Yes.
Sailing away, sailing away from you, sailing away, sailing away from the things you do, sailing away, sailing away, sailing away from you, sailing away, sailing away, sailing away from the things you do, sailing away. I've been here before. Looks different but smells the same. Now I got this taste for something more. You can almost taste it. You can almost taste it. You can almost touch it. You can almost touch it. And you hear it. And you hear it. Close your eyes and you'll feel it. Close your eyes and you'll feel it. Sailing away. Sailing away. Sailing away from you. Sailing away. Sailing away. Sailing away from the things you
now on a CD. Some you can get from their gigs,
Someone's had
Shanty Town gigs.
Yeah. It'll be online as well.
Oh, no, that tune.
Oh, I'm giving away my ending tune.
Oh,
We'll edit that out. Pretend
that we never heard
shit,
it.
man, that's fucking hell.
It don't matter.
Nah, keep that
Yeah,
in mind.
if you want to come down to the Spotted Dog on the third Thursday of every month, we have like a jam. There's all the people playing on that track.
Yes.
We all fucking have a great time, and it's really good. Everyone can get involved.
That sounds nice. Sounds
No,
nice.
it's wicked. Spotted Dog's great for it as well.
I haven't been to
Spotted
Spotted
Dog
Dog
is
for
a
ages.
great
So after Teflon does the windows for Spotted Dog, actually
Yeah.
He
cleans,
does. He
cleans
knows
the
the people
windows.
there.
So I'll probably find myself there
Oh,
soon.
yes.
Yeah.
Yes, nice.
Oh, cool.
We had some good gigs at the Spotted Dog, I believe.
Oh yeah. It's a good video of one of them actually.
We've got quite
Remember?
nice.
Still, when we played with Silvershores at one time.
Yes.
Christmas thing.
Yeah, it's all being GoPro'd.
Oh fuck yeah, that was a great night. That was,
Yeah,
man.
that was wicked.
Yeah. In that little room,
So
the little.
People
Yeah,
going
yeah.
to the toilet
People have
through
to
your
walk
like,
through
Yeah,
the
yeah,
stage.
walk
through your
the
band
stage.
like, while you're playing.
We fucking had it that day,
They're
man.
the best gigs.
We have it every day.
Yeah, we
Where's
do.
the gig where we ever didn't have it? It's like,
Do you remember that gig where we didn't have it?
No, it's,
No, I
a,
don't
it's a
remember that.
non-existent gig that hasn't happened
It
yet.
was a trick question because that's the right answer.
Did you get that on your bus?
Did you
No.
get it home?
7 seconds.
So what are you doing right now? Are you in the bath? Are you putting the kids to bed? Are you having a shit, perhaps? Long ass shit. And if you are, fair fucks to him, actually. That's quite good.
Yeah, it can't be a
This is probably the kind of person I'm imagining, listening to this on the show is someone who, which I think is actually our target demographic, is someone who's sort of in his 30s, late 30s, who's got kids now, used to have it in that. And they like listening to our things and watching our show because it relives in their youth, and they like to know that someone's still doing it. And because I've met
Not hit
people,
the nail too close to him.
I'm not saying any names. No, we've got different listeners, man. Different listeners of two different kinds or whatever, man. But he knows who I'm talking about. They know who I'm talking about. But they love it though, and they probably listen to it on the toilet. He's laughing right now. Hope it eased it out for you.
I've just realised, Dave, you and me wearing Fleetwood Mac t-shirts. No, we're both wearing Fleetwood Mac t-shirts.
What are the chances
Oh,
of that?
look at that, man. That's mad.
Just for everybody at home and on the bus.
We've all got interesting t-shirts. We're all representing something. So Matt and I got Fleetwood Mac. Nick, you have
Because Neanderthal Bard,
that's
isn't it?
the Neanderthal Bard.
Neanderthal Bard.
Yes.
What a guy.
He's from Margate. Margate's third best poet.
Nah, he was
the best of what was there.
Best cook.
You know, we
Is
went
Margate's
to a
best
poetry
cook.
night in Margate. We saw about 4 or 5 different poets, and he was the best one. Ergo, the best poet in Margate.
Not that the other ones were bad, but like a couple of them were a bit shit.
Makes you a
The other ones
statement,
were just all right, but he's good. Like,
So that's what you've got.
Did he give you the
looked up-
t-shirt? Or did you
Yeah,
buy it?
man, he gave us like 5. No, honestly, I swear to God, like we've
Great
played,
guy,
we've played a fair few gigs now, and very few. We've been looked after by a lot of nice people, but very few people have like
Given us
looked after us
t-shirts.
as fucking as thoroughly as he did, man. Like, we got back to his house, and he was like, "Oh, I made just a chicken curry." And he was like, "Oh, fucking sweet." We get back there, and you're like, because we're all pissed.
He was going on about it for ages. We were
Doesn't bother
smashed as
putting
well.
the curry
Couldn't
sauce
get any
in
drinks,
it
man.
at all. There's no curry sauce in the fucking curry. It's just like just roasted chicken and vegetables. But that was great. You know what I mean? That's all I wanted. And the next
sounds
morning,
alright.
woke up, fucking steak.
Steak breakfast,
eggs,
bro.
Chips,
T-shirts.
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 Because
T-shirts.
we
Gas.
all because Sean and I played at the Howl Poetry Night in the Moseley.
For Leon.
Got scouted by it.
many
Where I
poets
just,
with
fucking,
that
I just ranted about how I hate poets and poetry for fucking ages, and then the guy was like, "I was brilliant. I wanted to come to Margate. and We'll put you up." So
That was it.
there you go. Go to gigs, slag off
We got
poets.
there's a video about that, isn't there?
There is a video, yes.
Sean
there
Gambowl
you
from
can
Page
check it.
versus Margate.
Yeah, YouTube.
It was a pilot to our TV show. We won less. We won less.
It's
yes,
there. It's there.
it's still there. You know how to use the internet, man. It's
all
all.
large web of things, isn't it?
Tangled web.
Tubes is representing a. What year was that?
I couldn't remember. It was either 2003 or 2004, I think. Possibly 2005. In that range.
Liverpool away shirt.
And Liverpool
Bright
away
yellow.
shirt.
It's big fucking yellow. Cunt.
Carlsberg,
Big
advertising on
green. Yeah, classic
Furry.
colours.
It's got furry.
That's a
Carlsberg
classic
logo.
football sponsor. Carlsberg is like,
was.
up there like Sega and.
They used to do the Wimbledon shirts,
Who
didn't they?
did
In the late 80s as well. So they're old school.
Who were Man U always sponsored by Sharp.
Sharp, yeah. Classic.
Correct.
Candy, Liverpool Candy.
Yeah.
remember,
Whatever that is.
McEwen's
Crown
Lager.
Paints
Crown Paints, Blackburn.
I'm sure Candy was
No, the
some kind of
Liverpool
washing
as well.
machine,
Was it?
wasn't it?
Oh,
In,
that's
late
80s,
80s.
isn't it?
Blackburn was sponsored by Crown Paints as well. wasn't
Yeah,
it?
yeah.
Yeah.
So there you go.
Can you name any other classic 90s Spurs sponsors?
JVC, Arsenal.
Text us.
If you're on the bus now or you're at home. Or...
Shopping for retro football kits, perhaps.
NEC. You don't even see them anymore.
Yeah.
Newcastle
NEC.
Brown Ale.
Everton.
Newcastle Brown Ale,
Newcastle
yes,
Brown Ale.
there you go. Flying through the...
Sanderson,
Oh, what were Everton?
Who's the
Everton was
NEC?
NEC, that was, yeah. just say
Sheffield
that.
Wednesday. The red and blue thing.
Can you remember?
Sanderson.
Sanderson,
whatever
yeah,
it
yeah.
was.
That's kind of washing machine or something.
Right.
If you're still listening.
Right, I think that comes to a natural conclusion now. I think we've got.
All right, are we at the end?
What about my t-shirt, man?
Oh shit!
Did we go through the
We're still
t-shirts,
talking about
aren't we?
t-shirts.
Fucking hell, man.
I've got this Sabcat Beauty with my own face on it.
It's got
Dave's
Joe
face.
Day's face on it
And
as well.
Joe
we
Day,
discovered.
Joe Day, you're going to get tagged in this
I
now,
never
so you're going to
knew
have to
that.
listen all the way to the end as well.
It says, what's the story? Noel's gone Tory. It's in the style of the old Oasis cover, but it says arses. And there's a picture of Sean and I. And what's great about this is that we had nothing to do with this. It just someone tagged us in this. Look, you're a t-shirt now. Oh, well, I guess I'm a t-shirt now.
Yeah.
So
So
that
that
t-shirts now.
so that's the t-shirt section of the show done.
So here's this is our overdue advert for Sabcat, which we agreed to do ages ago. And now the guy that sorted it out doesn't even work for him. But Sabcat are good eggs, though. To be fair, they still do t-shirts.
Check them out online.
Yeah.
Get
T-shirts
yourself
for
a good
crackheads, I believe I
t-shirt.
once said.
T-shirts for crackheads. I think that was our EP launch at the Bull's Head. Was it Bull's Head?
Well, the other notable gigs at the Bull's Head were the
Car
Car
Park
Park Fest.
Fest.
Yes.
Which you have memories
In
of
a
Car Park
tent.
Fest.
Yeah,
In a tent
man.
in the
Not
middle of a
many,
car park.
not many bands play a
Electric
gig in a tent.
drums.
Yeah.
Nothing's plugged in. Everyone's just
the
going
band-
wild.
We fucking had it,
The
man.
bands that were playing, on the stage
No one else did.
were confused. And,
I
we were
would be
having it.
confused if I was one of the other bands.
We should do that at Wolverhampton. We're playing a Wolverhampton record
yes,
store
Snoop
gig.
Dogg.
in there.
Bad news.
Let's plug things.
Bad news.
Yeah. Should we put a tent up outside that record store and just play that in a tent?
We need to bring the electric drums.
So to
Bring the
recap
electric
of our
drums, man,
news,
for
then
that.
Friday we're playing at the Garden. You know the Garden, man. If you know what the Garden is.
Digbuff
Friday
Community
the what?
Garden.
Friends of the Earth.
back of the Digbuff, back streets of Digbuff.
Friday the what?
Uh,
I suppose it's this Friday.
This Friday, yeah.
Yeah, this should come out before
Sixth,
then.
I believe.
So if you've left it for a few days to listen to it because you realise it's about an hour and a half long and you just haven't got the time in your normal working day to do it, so you save it for a Sunday. Bummer, because you missed out on the gig.
That was a great gig, that was, wasn't it?
What were you doing?
We played a great
Idiots
half-hour-ish
playing the
version
Garden.
of In Cahoots.
Oh yeah,
it was spiritual, some said.
Yeah, it was a beautiful
Yeah,
moment.
it was great. So you missed that one. What else are you going to miss that's coming up? We've got the record store in Wolverhampton.
yeah.
I don't know what it's called.
Stay Loose Records, I think
there
it
we go.
is.
Well done, Sean.
For Callum Gallagher, he loves it. He's a great guy. He is.
What's the date of that
He's got
one?
a podcast.
It's
14th.
I think it's the weekend after.
Yeah, it's 14th. Yeah, that's right.
Well, you know,
Yeah,
you know, if
14th
you're
of
interested in these
September.
things, you'll look
Saturday
it up.
afternoon.
You'll-
Is
Saturday
record
afternoon.
shop, Sailors Records in Wolverhampton.
From about 2 or 3.
And Callum Gallagher runs a podcast. Asked us to be his guests, and we met up with him in the Taj
Yeah, we had
Mahal
great-
restaurant in town.
Great interview it was over the meal. It was full of anecdotes. It was great. It was really.
It
got
was one of the
best out
best
us.
interviews we've ever done in our
The
life.
banter from the waiters. Oh, it was great, man. People watching and loving it. And then the next day, I was like, I didn't record.
It's a really interesting format as well. The idea of that.
Yes.
Yeah.
We should have done this over a day.
Yeah. Well, what do you
Yeah.
think about that?
We did it over brioche.
Go to Planto's next time.
Did it over Bridge.
Well, there's going to be future ones,
Next
isn't
time
there?
will be
So
better. Yeah. So don't worry if you thought this one was crap.
This is the pilot. Obviously,
I want it to get worse, I do.
It gets worse.
Well, no, we have done a podcast before, haven't we?
can't get better than this, surely.
We did a
all
podcast
downhill
before.
from here.
I think it might have been better than this one, but we'll see when we listen back to it.
Yeah, you never know.
First one was really good. We came in fucking land on the ground, feet running.
We were tequila'd off our tits.
You were by the end, yeah. But that's part of the reason, though, wasn't it? It was quite good.
Yeah.
All right, mental note. We need tequila.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
So I'll just get more gradually drunk and then that'll make
Right,
Yes,
episode
yes.
2 will feature being drunk.
Put that on the-
We're just stoned now.
put that on the itinerary.
Right, well, is that it then? We're going to wrap that shit up.
Did you want to say something about your resurrection thing?
I was gonna say, and you got your gig
Resurrection.
on
Any other
Friday
business?
as well, haven't you?
Any other business?
DJing at there's a DJ new night of a Sunflower Lounge on
yes.
Friday after we play at the Garden. There's
has it got some
a
crazy-
night called Kerfuffle at the Sunflower Lounge. It's once a month, and they're going to be playing some fucking tunes. You know what it's like, man. If you've been to one of my nights and
Will
I've
you
been
play the
DJing.
Charlatans?
I will be playing the Charlatans.
Yes.
And
yes.
Tubes will be there. I imagine Teflon might come along as well, even though he's going to Scotland the next day. So you see Scott Feckett. Hopefully he'll still be dressed up in the Scott Feckett outfit. Yeah, but that's once a month anyway, man, at the Sunflower Lounge. Resurrections in the future. We can talk about that on the next podcast. But the classic indie Resurrection night is back at some point. 28th of December. It's all going on, man. It's all going on. We're fucking
off.
having it left, right and centre.
Yes.
On and off.
On and off.
Yes, so we're having it. That's basically what's up. Are you having it at home? What are you doing? What are you up to this weekend?
What are you doing on the bus?
Ah, yes.
You having it in the
Are
back?
you on the 50 right now? I bet
You're on a long fucking journey, aren't you? You're going
You'll
round and round on the 11, aren't you?
Incest
On
on
this
us
listening to this.
We have a bus for ages.
You have been on that bus for fucking ages.
You fell asleep.
But you
Wake
can't
up
wait
and
to get
get
on
off.
that bus, can you?
So that's the thing about the 11. It just keeps going forever, doesn't it? You stay on the 11 in perpetuity.
Up until recently, it was the longest bus route in Europe, but Coventry.
Really?
Yeah, Coventry had to fucking put the
I've
wall
been on
in
that
there.
one as well, you know, the Coventry one. Fucking hell. That takes a long time, that bus does.
Yeah, well, longest bus
Where's
route
it
in
run
Europe.
from?
Round Coventry, I think.
Just round
I
Coventry?
think it's is it the Coventry version of the 11?
No, it's the one that goes from Coventry to Birmingham. It's-
No.
it not that
No,
one?
I can't. That's the 900.
circular bus route.
That's really
That's not a
far,
circular bus
though.
route. Well,
That's
I suppose it is. Going up and down is a sort of some schools.
Well, all
Like
bus routes are circular.
they've got a
they
bigger
go
circle.
there and
exactly,
back.
but
That's not circular, that's a line.
that's up,
Yeah, but
Okay,
it's
all right, I'll retract that
It's
one.
a train one.
I haven't been on it though, and it was.
Circle's like round, isn't it? It's like the 11 route is like a circle. If you look at the
yeah.
you got the inner circle. Is that the 7?
That's the 8.
The 8 is it?
Right then. Just to update you on, but well, you know that because you're on the bus. You may be on the 8 or the 11. You text us your experience. Leave us a comment. Yeah, I was on the 11 bus. I was on the 11C. When I listened to your show, it was like you were speaking directly to me. That's what people. That's what you say, isn't it? People that listen. Yeah, that's what I'm constantly walking down the street. I'm not constantly walking down the street. Sometimes I walk down the street, I'm always constantly getting people. Oh yes, I was on the 11 bus. I heard what you said. Sometimes.
Yeah, so that was
Weird.
nice, wasn't it?
No, any other business?
Yeah.
No other business. Well, this has been the first edition of the We Want Less.
We Want Less podcast.
We Want Less. Come on, let's give ourselves a pat on the back. We got through it.
Thursday.
And to play us out.
Thursday.
Crack me 7
Oh, he's up with his 7-Up. Okay, this
Yeah.
this last tune is dedicated to Tubes. It's a song that our friend Teflon made for his birthday. Tubes is he's known for being what's known as a long bod.
Long bod.
Yeah, he just
Long in the
takes the
bod.
piss when he gets ready, man. Honestly, he gets away with it for being such a sick guitar player. He knows that. But anyway, he always gets there in the fucking Nick Clarke of time. But this tune is kind of like our Band-Aid tune that Teflon put together. There's a shitload of people on this.
I put it together as well.
Oh, Nick produced it.
Teflon was the driving
Teflon was the-
creative force behind it.
Yeah,
I did all the
Teflon got all.
logistics, essentially.
There were two members of this, Liam and Jake. They are also longbods as well.
We got to tag them now as well.
Yeah,
Mention
you get
everyone, and then we got to tag everyone.
Big Panjanadan's in
Just
this
run
tune.
through
You
loads
get
of common
tagged.
names. At the end.
Who's
have to
I'm
listen all
on
the way to the
here.
end.
Matt's on here. Sean's on here. Fucking American Nick. Fucking Liam.
Dave Partridge.
Dave Partridge. Vic. Fucking the other drummer. There's some cunts on here.
everyone's name?
Nah, that's
Right, you're getting tagged.
This is called Tidal Wave and Tubes. We want to thank you. Well, actually, we don't want to thank you for listening to this.
So tired of waiting, tired of
myself in a position once where I found myself waiting for tubes.
I thought I was late. We were meeting at 1. We got here at 2. But I just got a text from him. Just sat in the shower having some food.
I had to wait for tubes pretty much every time I ever picked him up for anything. It took him 20 minutes just to get off Facebook.
Went to Raleigh Road, where
Well, because this was made for your birthday tubes, how was it presented to you, this tube?
And Teflon came round tonight. He'd been texting me all day saying about this present. Normally when Teflon's giving you a present, it's normally something pretty good. So I was like, well, what could this potentially be? And then he just turns up with a CD. So he's on my doorstep, like, big, huge smile. What is this? And just put it in. I was like, oh, it's like the Kinks. You've given me a CD of the Kinks. And then and then I listened a little bit harder. I was like, you've made this. Like, this is amazing. Like, it sounds incredible. So yeah, that was the story.
And did you notice any change in your timekeeping afterwards?
No.
tubes to get ready and leave the house. We've got some others who went to started groups like coming along. A little bit later, tubes turned up, and then it was talk about Melrose.
Tubes' mum has been waiting 35 years for him to do his own washing.
And waited. I saw the cables and a few others found ourselves waiting for tubes on more than one occasion in just one night.
Tubes was once so late, he missed the start of his biology exam.
preparing for your ride. As each day dawns, his stare becomes more intense. We try our best to fend him off, but his power is immense. Nobody has the secret to ward him off for good. One day he'll hover over you, scythe in hand, black robe and hood. Our mutual friend waits eagerly, ready to get to work. Watching every move we make, who's eager to emerge. It's easy to forget that he is always by your side, sleeping in the shadows, always waiting for your ride. He sits in his chariot, waiting for his next job on his radio. It could be anyone, it could be someone we know. You or I could be next up to be called over the speaker, cruising to the crossroads, chilling with the Grim Reaper. The psycho pump sinister stare tells you it's time to board the Afterlife Express. You can buy a bit of time though, if you can beat Mr. Death at chess. Watch his rickety old coach depart as you rejoice the result of your test. Look in awe of the surroundings at your new home of ultimate rest.